Hi there, I'm Becky from 168 Fitness. Thanks very much for tuning into my V-Zine. This week's topic is all about what exercises you should and shouldn't do whilst you're injured. So if, like me, I've picked up an ankle injury at the moment, not sure what the problem is, but I am having physio on it. So that would be my first top tip, to go and get it checked out by a physio, and then they can identify what the issue is and give you some rehabilitation exercises to help get you better again. So if you're unable to do the exercise that you usually do, so for example for me, just about starting to train for the next marathon that I was going to run, but I can't run at the moment. So today's V-Zine is all about what exercises you can do when you're injured, because it doesn't mean you have to stop. It doesn't mean you have to sit around and do nothing. It just means that you have to just think on your feet a bit more and change what you do usually, which can be good for the body, because we all need to have a bit of variety in our exercise programs. And also use different muscle groups, challenge the body in different ways. So it can be a blessing in disguise, really. So for example, if you've got an ankle injury or shins or knees or something like that, which prevents you from running or doing any kind of impact exercise, running, even maybe like using a cross trainer, just being on your feet, the sort of exercises that you can do to still keep you moving, still keep you going to the gym if that's what you like doing, or have your personal training sessions. You could do some cycling, because that's zero impact. So obviously you've got to just push around, so it depends what kind of ankle injury you've got, or other injury, foot injury. But you could do static bike cycling in the gym. You could use a bike whilst we've got the lovely weather at the moment. You could go out for a cycle ride and then just go at your own pace. You could also look to do some aqua jogging, which again is zero impact. What you do is you have a flotation belt that goes around your middle, and then you do exactly the same running action as you would outside, but you do it in the water. So you don't go very fast and you don't go very far, but it really does help. It can really work your body as well. You've got the resistance of the water. It's for those that probably don't like swimming, really. So swimming would be your other option if you can't do any impact sports or exercise. So swimming, cycling. You may want to do some rebounding, depending on what injury you've got. If you've got shin splints or a knee problem, rebounding on mini trampolines, or rebounders as they're sometimes referred to, they are really good exercise to do, because they are low, or rebounding is low impact, so it's less stress on the joints, less on impact on the bones, so it can be good for you if you're a runner and not able to get out on the road and run. Again, grass is lower impact, so when you start coming back from injury, start on a treadmill or on the grass, and that will just help ease you back in. Also, it doesn't always have to be cardiovascular. Obviously, you will lose some fitness if you are unable to do anything cardiovascular. If you're a runner, cyclist, whatever, you will lose some fitness for every week that you have off. Obviously it's a genuine reason why you need to have the time off, so do give yourself, your body, enough time to rest and recover, but for every week you have off, it will probably take about 2 weeks to get back to where you were. So you do have to bear that in mind when you come back from your injury, that it's going to take time to get back to where you were. Don't just jump back in at the deep end and expect your body to be able to just do what it could before, because it won't be able to. It'll need to build up, but you will get there, don't worry. Injury is not the end of the world. I always think that if you have a week off, that's a week out of your whole lifetime that you want to be able to exercise. So you don't have to worry about taking some time off when your body needs it. It's probably your body asking for a bit of a rest. You've probably been asking too much of it. So like I say, it doesn't have to always be cardiovascular. You could work on your core, on your lower back, on your middle, on the muscles there, strengthen up your core, and that can help prevent injuries because you're a lot more stable, more core strength. And you could do upper body exercises instead, especially if you're used to only working sort of lower body. You could do some upper body exercises. or just doing a change of, try some classes, do some Pilates, yoga, things like that. Whatever injury you have, I'm sure there's an exercise you can do for it. So just think sensibly that if you've got a shoulder injury, for example, you wouldn't want to work your upper body, you would work more your lower body or your core. If you have a lower body injury, then you could work your upper body or your core and things like that. So, and walking's always good. Most people can do that even when they're injured. Just take it steady and just get out there and keep moving. So I hope my advice will help you if you are injured, and I wish you a quick recovery if you are, but just take it easy and allow your body that time to get back to full strength.